Hey Vikings, I'm Macy Brown with the Bryan High Norseman newspaper, and I'm here with Mrs. Ginger Carabine, the superintendent for Bryan ISD, and Dr. Brian Merrill, executive director of school leadership of Bryan ISD. Thank you for being with us today to talk about the Bryan ISD Build program. So to start off, what exactly is the Bryan ISD Build program?
Well, I want to start by thanking you for inviting me to participate in your podcast today, and I'm happy to share information about the Bryan ISD Build. What we're trying to accomplish is building a house for a deserving family who lives in Bryan, Texas. So we are trying to rally the troops right now, namely the students, to help us with fundraising and awareness and promoting the event, and just telling the story about why this is needed in our community.
Okay, and then how did the Build project develop as an idea?
Well, I'm already involved with Habitat for Humanity, and so is one of our Bryan ISD School Board of Trustees, Mr. David Stasny, has been involved for many, many years. So I realized one day when I was in a meeting as we were building houses for many other deserving families in our community, and I thought, you know what, this would be a really cool project for our students to do. Our Bryan ISD family could actually build a house and experience every facet of it, from fundraising to literally swinging the hammer, and then eventually turning the keys over to a deserving family. So that's how the idea was born.
Absolutely. And then how will the family be chosen?
Well, we're partnering with the Habitat for Humanity organization, and they do this already. So they have a system in place in which families from our community actually apply to own one of these houses. There's an entire list of criteria that they have to satisfy. So we're working with the Habitat for Humanity organization, and they will ultimately pick the family for us. So we're excited to see how that will turn out.
Okay, and then what is the timeline for the project?
Well, the timeline has begun. We kicked it off at Convocation when all of our staff members returned in August. And then for the month of September, we've really concentrated on telling the story, promoting the event, and started working on fundraising and donations. We're hoping to do all of our fundraising in September, October, November, and December. And then in January, if we have enough money and everything's ready to go, we'll start construction. Again, we'll partner with Habitat for Humanity, but we look to tap many of our students to go out to the work site and swing a hammer and build the house with us. And then if all goes well with the construction project, the keys will be handed over to the family in May.
Okay, and then how exactly how are students helping with this?
We have so many students right now that are already involved. Our student ambassadors in particular have taken a lead role in this, and other organizations are out doing car washes. They're promoting it. They're asking for donations. They're showing up at our Friday night football games. They're passing out flyers. They're meeting with our parent groups. I've taken a few students to Rotary and other community meetings so that they can just help tell the story. As far as other students helping, we invite everyone to get involved and talk to their teachers, their campus principals, their sponsors for their extracurricular events, and to come up with ways to, again, just promote it and get the story out, and then ask for ways to raise money.
The campuses have really gotten behind the project, and they've gone out and started fundraising. So a lot of our elementaries have already done penny drops and wear pajama days, those types of things, hat days. And so they've really done a great job of not only bringing the awareness to the campus and to the students, but also to the families. That's where the student ambassadors really felt like that's their part to play right now. Now, they're excited to be able to actually construct and help build the house, but right now they want to make sure that the word's out so anyone that wants to participate can. And then the elementary students, where it may feel like they don't have a place to actually do, getting the news to their parents, and then also bringing in that change or the dollars or the monetary donations they can provide is really tremendous, and it gives us a lot of momentum.
And one more way that students can be involved, as well as the staff, is we are planning a hats off to the Bryan ISD Build in partnership with Habitat for Humanity. So the Friday before Halloween in October, we're going to ask all the staff members and our students to consider donating $1 to wear a hat, and all the money raised will go towards the project. So that's really a cool project because we have almost 16,000 students and almost 3,000 employees. So if everyone paid that $1 and wore the hat and we collected all that money, that would be $19,000 raised in just one day by everyone simply giving $1. So we're really excited about that, and there's going to be a lot of information that's going to come out about it, and we're going to need students to help promote that and to participate.
That's amazing. What do you hope that the students will gain from partnering with this project?
We hope that every single student from pre-K through grade 12 will learn this most important lesson of serving their community and giving back. We talk about the essential 8 in character development, and this is an opportunity to walk the walk and to put all that we've been learning about for character development into play, into motion. And then we hope that when our students graduate from Bryan ISD, they will remember this. They'll remember when they were in 8th grade that they built a house, or they were in kindergarten and they helped build a house, and that they will be intrinsically motivated as a citizen who lives among us to continue to serve their community in some way.
My first really interaction with Habitat for Humanity was when I was in college. I was from Texas City, came to Texas A&M University, and then volunteered for Habitat for Humanity in Bryan. And I can still drive by the house that I built. So there's a legacy there that I feel, and even establishing like the Merrill roots. And so the opportunity to give each of our students this opportunity to be a part of it helps create the legacy for them. They can drive by and remember when they built that house, or they painted those ceilings or those walls. I can remember when I painted the ceiling and the paint all over me, and just what fun I had being out there with my friends and learning how to do roofs and things that I didn't really understand at the time, but Habitat really worked with us to fully understand it, and just allowed us to participate. So that legacy, I think, is really, really important. Living out that essential 8 is critical.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then what do you hope the community will gain from this project?
I hope that our community will partner with us. If they want to support us financially, that would be fantastic. But even if they just want to participate in some of our events and help tell our story, and to have a better awareness of the need to provide affordable housing for a deserving family in our community, I hope that we can all rally together and stand united to ultimately give back to our citizens in Bryan ISD in this way.
Absolutely. And is there anything else that you would like to add about this project, or any upcoming events that y'all have planned?
I would just like to remind everyone that we have a lot of information on our Bryan ISD website. So you can go to bryanisd.org/build and learn more about this. We even have a QR code. If anyone wants to make a donation, it goes straight to PayPal, and it'll go towards the build. So any donation, any amount, or any amount of awareness or any promotion would be most helpful.
We're going to be at all the games, football games, so you can find us immediately when you walk into Merrill Green Stadium to your right. And I'd like to give a shout out to Mary Russ and Shelby Goodman just for their support. There's so many people that have just said, look, we believe in this and we're going to support it. But in particular, they've built this house. So when you walk in, you're going to see this it's fairly large. It's a facade of a house that we're asking people to take pictures in front of and around. And we had it at the Bryan High game last Friday night, and it was fun to watch the community just come out and use that. It's going to be moved around. We're going to be at First Friday, so you'll see us at the Voices for Children. We've partnered with them, and they're allowing us to be outside of their storefront. And so we're handing out information there, what Ms. Carabine talked about. So you're going to see us at really community events, the ambassadors, and just students that are they're just amazing. They believe in Habitat for Humanity. They believe in Bryan ISD, and they just see this as a natural partnership. And so we're going to be at the Wixon Valley and National Night Out. You're going to see really Habitat being broadcast because it's a worthwhile organization.
Yes, and I want to give a shout out for the Bryan ISD Build core team. There have been some teachers and administrators involved in this for months. We actually started talking about this last year, gauging the interest, and there was a lot of interest, and then we started planning the plan. So we've been working on this for months and months and months, and then we launched it officially in August. So we're super excited about everyone that's already involved and all the people who will become involved. And also another shout out to Dr. Brian Merrill, who's joining us today, because he's rallying the troops. We actually got to work the concession stand at the football game on Friday night. So lots of students showed up, and I'm understanding that we raised almost $1,000 that night.
It was a great night.
Super exciting.
That is amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk with us today. We look forward to hearing more about the build in coming months, as well as we will continue to provide coverage and updates.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.